Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today we're gonna be doing another one of these. I feel like God Goku's video was amazing. It performed really well. So we're gonna do another one. Well, not with God Goku. It's just, who would you collect with the coins? Now, I made the video for God Goku, and now this time I'm going to be doing the video for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Remember, this is the first ever return for Super Saiyan 4 Goku with the coins that you guys can be able to collect him with. We had some of the previous banners, like the thank you celebration, where his first resurgence was available, but a lot of people were thinking maybe it's not a good idea to summon for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Maybe I should skip and save for some of the better stuff that's coming later down the line, because we know that this is some of the units, like this unit in particular, that comes back pretty quickly. Unlike on JP, of course, because JP, I think he comes out on July timeframe, and then he comes back during Saiyan Day. So it's like, what is it, like 9 months? 9 months is where, like, he takes so long. So yeah, happy to do a showcase of him. Let's go ahead and just throw him out there. Let's see how well our boy Super Saiyan 4 Goku still performs to this day. And maybe this could be a good consideration for you guys to think, could I collect him with coins or not? I don't know. Alrighty, so a lot of people, again, just like the previous video, I'm not gonna make this as a full-on athletic showcase. I'm just gonna go ahead and just, you know, gauge the unit as the card himself and see how well this guy performs. So let's just take it back, because a lot of people consider this character as a unit that was basically designed for this fight, you know. He came out on JP. I think Omega came out as a Carnival LR, and then on the Tanabata celebration they got Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So the man designed basically was perfectly designed for this fight in particular. And there were a lot of, like, I guess, skepticism when it comes down to utilizing this character on other type events, whereas I feel like he can be used pretty much anywhere. It's just that the advantage that he gains here on this particular fight is just so above the levels of, like, maybe using Piccolo, like Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan up against, like, Cell Max on the Cell Max boss event. That could be the major difference here and there, like gauging this character and seeing, well, I could possibly just utilize this character just solely because of the Omega fight. Just because I'm being in this fight, I feel like he is just going to be useful here instead of anywhere else. I would disagree. Man, I love this OST. I missed it. I would disagree. I feel like this character can be used pretty much anywhere you want to. It's just that he is not going to be too... He's not going to excel too much, but it all depends. Yeah, like, if we get hit like that, we just kind of... usually this character will want to be on the first slot, but he is maybe not considered a slot 1 character. He does have some like damage reduction on his kit, and he does have an extra damage reduction if you put him on slot 1. But that's the point. But, like, it's not the inability that they're forcing you to put this guy on slot 1 just for the sole purpose that this character, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, gets damage reduction on slot 1. He does not have guard, which would have helped him greatly, though. I feel as though him getting guard on slot 1 with the additional damage reduction would have been helpful enough. So Global did not get this fight until, what was it, January? And we were just begging, because this guy came out in November of last year, and he was so good. He was like very, very strong. But you know, the main purpose of how to beat this Omega fight was to bring Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So a lot of people as well, like, they consider this is the funny anecdote. People who are rainbowing this character, maybe just leaving him off with 99% in the hidden potential system, because, you know, him being int gets a level 5 dodge naturally on 55%. But that is if you do indeed feed that hidden potential route. So that, hence why I'm saying that they're keeping him only 99% in the hidden potential system if you do have him full duped out. It's because of the fact that he gets that 5 dodge. That level 5 dodge can hurt this character because he needs to get hit at least 5 times in order for him to go to his standby skill. That has been like a problem because he hybridly gets that level 5 dodge because of him being int. And you don't know that because you will want to just, okay, I don't gonna awaken this character, let me just get him 55% and we can be able to just, you know, run him out. But, you know, him being in this level, you know, I have him 79%. I was very lucky of getting a couple of dupes during his own summon celebration. Then I got an extra copy during the thank you proper celebration where he was featured on the banner for the second time. You couldn't collect them with coins at the time because you had to summon for him, but that was also when the 8th anniversary LRs came back. But that was the problem, right? He needs to get hit at least 5 times in order for him to go into his standby skill here. But in order for him to do that, he cannot dodge. And sometimes this works a lot of the times instead of the other instances where you actually put 5 dodge on other characters, right? So let's say, for example, you put like, not like maybe this character. I did put him. Did I give him dodge? No, let's say this level 3 dodge, right? This doesn't trigger as often as this level 5 dodge that Super Saiyan 4 Goku will have naturally of him being int. So him getting hit 5 times is a necessity, but him getting the int typing just hurts him a lot. Just because of the fact that he just naturally gets the level 5 dodge. It's a ridiculous thing. So, but yeah, I wouldn't consider this guy just, you know, oh, you gotta bring him up against Omega. It's like considering using G-Ring or Hit on some of these like super battle road stages. I wouldn't consider it like that because this character still can be very good to this day. It's just a matter of like trying to defend himself or trying to defend yourself on this. This is gonna be very tough. Like, see, we actually got the level 5, like we got the 5 hits, so we are able to get the standby. Now, this is a problem, though, because if we do... I feel like we might die. I shouldn't have brought this guy. Let's go ahead and use the standby, because, again, you will want to get the standby out as quickly as possible so you can go into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That way you can just obliterate this guy. So, you got hit 5 times, you can be able to use the standby with our boy Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Majube here. So Majube is not able to attack, of course, but he's able to defend you very greatly. Now, this is the caveat of things. You gotta collect as many keys here as possible for you to, I guess, be safe in a way. Is he AoEing twice? Oh, no, it's just one AoE. So we only gotta worry about one AoE. Although, if he does super, I'm gonna be very upset. Let's go ahead and transform with this guy first, and then I'll explain what Oob does.
俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
The fact that these guys, that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the gods are gonna get their ECA next year, that is insane, man. It's insane to say. So, of course, Oob gets some damage reduction per type key sphere obtained. Of course, he also generates his own orbs. I think it's just, yeah, randomly. So he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to int. It's just, you gotta depend on that RNG, man, because it could be pretty steep, pretty dangerous if those orb changing, the orb changing doesn't come through. Sometimes it doesn't. So, and of course, this guy is able to, if we do get supered by an unarmed super attack, he's able to nullify them, which is very helpful. Now, see, this will hurt. This doesn't hurt Oob, but this will hurt us on the long run because that AoE is going to do a lot of damage now on Gogeta. Will it do 700? Oh my god, it did 300. Okay. We are not dead, but that hurt us a lot. So I think my Goku hasn't gotten hit 5 times. Or if he did, I feel like we're gonna be fine. Of course, Oob can provide some extra defense as well for the team. He provides allies T plus 3 and defense plus 70% for 2 turns for the character's entry turn. Again, you're not gonna utilize Oob a lot because the way that this character is gonna be designed is that you will want to go into Super Saiyan full power or full power Super Saiyan for Goku quick enough for you to just get rid of Oob's standby, because after a certain threshold of turns, if you're not able to collect enough key spheres for his counter, you will revert back into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Oh, we got a notification. Okay, we didn't get hit. Perfect. Oh, we haven't gotten our hits. Oh, we're gonna get revived. Okay. So it is very needed for you to just get Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku out, especially because of the many things that he's able to do after he goes into full power. Sure, let's pop this out. Of course, we didn't nullify the healing nor the super. That's gonna be bad. Alright, we're gonna die, which is fine. We're gonna get revived here. But, I didn't want it to do that. I could have gotten the revive with the GT duo. I would have preferred that rather than anything else. This is gonna hurt. Yep. And then this also is gonna hurt. Unless we dodge it. Nah. I was gonna say the dodge is gonna be effective. Even then, like, dude, that tanking capability of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just him being on the first slot before supering, that's not bad, dude. This guy can hit pretty hard. He does get a race on of attack on super, so that's pretty helpful. Of course, we're just stalling until we get the inevitable revive here. Actually, it's gonna suck. Is Goku's revive just gonna heal us up? I feel it's 59% HP. It's not full heal. Oh, well, we tried. We actually tried to do some pretty good damage on our boy. Oh my god. Oh. I was gonna think we dodge everything. Nah, just kidding. We're gonna get the revive here. And then we go into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Alrighty, so now we can be able to use our boys as standby. Again, we collected all the charges that we needed, so we are able to just go ahead and transform with our boy. This is going to be a pretty good rotation because, again, with 23rd World Tournament Goku getting the revive buff, and these guys also, of course, stacking very regularly, we're gonna be looking good. So let's get our behemoth Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. There's our strong boy himself right here. Again, we get a pretty massive heal when Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku comes out. What does he heal? He heals 77% HP after he gets his standby out. Or after we get out of the standby. He's able to guard for one attack. Upon the character's entry turn, he gets a critical hit guaranteed for 3 turns. Like, he's gonna get some pretty massive damage reductions. Being the first attacker in the turn, he's gonna get some pretty good defensive stats as well. Like, this guy is an animal once he comes out. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see what our boy has in store for us here. I feel like there's gonna be a pretty high attack stat here. 14. Of course, we do need to get hit first. I think he does get an extra attack buff. If he gets hit, I actually don't see it. He does get an additional buff of attack if we do get 24 ki. He gets an additional 59% attack. And again, the damage reduction is going to be helpful for him being on slot 1. He gets 50% damage reduction if you put him on slot 1. Naturally, if you want to like put him on slot 2 or anything like that, he does get 25% damage reduction. But if you put him on the first slot as the first attacker in the turn, he gets that extra defense. He gets that extra damage reduction as well. So that's also going to be very, very helpful. Now we did the same thing with our boy, with my Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Unfortunately, that it kind of took long. It's just that, you know, it all depends on the hits. We do need to get hit as many times as possible during the initial phases of the fight in order for us to get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out pretty early. But as you can see, we're already on turn 8, and now we're getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku out, which is, I'm not gonna say it's a curse, but, you know. Alright, let's see here. We're not gonna be able to get a lot of orbs, though, which is pretty annoying. Let's do that. This Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku is the one I'm very scared of. So if he's able to get a counter, that'll be very helpful. Or we just get Super on slot 1, that's fine. This is not gonna do too much, although we didn't collect a lot of key sears with Oob. Yep, that's vital. So yeah, those things can happen. If you are not able to collect as many key spheres with our boy Oob, you can get hit for a lot because he gets a lot of damage reduction with the key spheres that he's able to collect. But unfortunately, we were not in a pretty good spot there. He just took a lot of damage, man. We just took. What is his super attack effect? Like, how much his damage is? Pretty high, ain't it? Let me see. Go over to Dokkan info. Give me 1 second. I do gotta see how much damage does he do. Yeah, without the orbs, man, that was 1.4 million on his super attack. So that was pretty bad. But again, we were not able to collect the key spheres that we needed because, like I said, before we actually got the good amount of key spheres with the friend Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It all depends on how he wants to change the orbs, because it's a random change. He randomly changes key spheres of a certain type. He excludes int to change them into int as well, but it's just RNG. If it doesn't change a lot of orbs, it's not going to help you out a lot. So that's why we took a lot of damage there. He does get damage reduction per key sphere obtained, right? Yeah, reduces damage received by 10% per type key sphere obtained. So if we were to collect a lot of key spheres like we did with the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku at the end, we would have done splendidly, because we could have you know, collected a lot of key spheres, but unfortunate. But yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he can still be pretty good. Do not underestimate this man. This character is very, very strong. He is very good. So he's gonna be featured on the banner. If maybe this video wasn't the good representation, but I've done a couple of videos on our boy Super Saiyan 4 Goku already, and they're in the channel, so you guys can check them out and see if it gauges your opinion a lot better than what you saw today. Super Saiyan 4 Goku can still be very, very strong. So let me know what you guys think. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, again, coming back for the first time. You guys can be able to collect them with the coins in the shop as soon as the banner drops. For the Super Saiyan Vegeta, of course, we had to have cord issues, but gladly we're finishing off the video here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Are you guys going to summon for Vegeta in order for you guys to just pull him naturally off the banners? Or are you guys just gonna collect them with the coins? Just easier win. You don't have to spend your stones. Because I know that a lot of people are gonna start saving for the anniversary. So you let me know what you guys let me know what you guys are going to do once he comes down into the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all hopefully in the next video. Bye bye.